Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
Yo.
Hey.
What up with it?
What's happening? Oh, yeah. So good Sunday.
Good old Sunday. Fucked around last episode and caught the case of the goddamn sleepies.
Oh, yeah. And you took the wind all the way out that motherfucker.
And I fucked around and called myself going to redeem myself, you know. So I took a nap again. I know how to do this shit. Take a nap. Get up about 30 minutes prior to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You got too old, man. Like I say, that goddamn sleep feel better than standing up.
It feel better than anything. It's like, shit, they say sleep is a cousin of death here. I guess when you old, they goddamn sleep just be feeling like something else, boy. Shit, like it put you somewhere else.
But think about it, though. You remember when we was young, we never understood how folks could sleep all the time. Older people, they was always, I'm like, as soon as they go to the house, they go straight to them. I'm like, man, why y'all sleep? You know, but I see now. Yeah, because I never understood that shit. I'm like, because, you see motherfuckers back then, they just, I'm finna go home and get in the bed. I'm like, nigga, it's 5 o'clock, you know?
Can't wait to get home.
And now, being older, I know now, I'll be like, shit, I see what they talking about.
The one piece of advice that got passed down to generation is you'll understand how good it feels to sleep when you get older. You'll understand.
Yep. Because, when we young, you'll stay up 2-3 days straight.
Nigga, you hate sleep. You hate
sleep. You're missing something if you sleep, right?
Sure.
But now, nigga, I was just thinking about that shit on my way home. I'm like, nigga, I think I'm slowly turning into a fucking hermit, nigga. I don't give a fuck about going nowhere.
Nowhere, Tim.
I don't give a fuck about going nowhere. If it ain't no vacation when I'm leaving, nigga, I don't give a fuck about it. I will sit right here and watch fucking movies and get fucked up and chill. Nigga, I don't want to go nowhere.
Nigga, I have to vet places. I have to vet going places like how people vet phone calls. I vet that shit, man. Like, where we going, bro?
Right.
What like, how long we gonna be there? What's the arrangements? And by the time I get to vet, nigga, like, man, don't worry about it. I don't want you to go, man.
I don't want to go, cause nigga. And then when I do go places, when I tell you, ain't never in my life did this shit. I put a time limit on that shit, nigga. 9 o'clock, I'm rolling.
I'm gone, regardless of what's happening. I'm gone,
regardless of what's going on. I don't give a fuck. You niggas will start partying real hard. That's when the bitches show. I don't give a fuck. I'm out this bitch at 9 o'clock.
Oh, man, I'm out of here, buddy.
Yeah, shit, bitches are not drink, not drugs, I don't give a fuck. Whatever going on, you better do it before 9 o'clock get here. Because when 9 o'clock come, I'm going to start jiggling them keys, nigga, like at church. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here.
I'm out, man.
Hey, man, it's been real.
I'm out at 9, about 8:50. I don't start going around the room dapping niggas up. Because you know how some niggas
I'm taking hands.
Some niggas gonna dap you up and hold you for a minute and talk to you, man, move, wah. So I'm gonna give the whole room 10 minutes because I'm out at 9.
9 o'clock. And like I say, if a motherfucker want to engage in conversation, you hold me to 9:05, I done got irritated.
Irritated. I'm ready to go. And you knew I was going, because I let everybody know I was leaving at 9. Everybody in the room know Troy leaving at 9 o'clock.
Nigga, for real. And you ain't got to know I'm leaving at 9. If I get to that bitch at 7, I'm finna give you everything I got personality-wise from fucking 7 to, like you said, 8:50. Shit, I done spoke to, I'm out, nigga. Like them days, man, like I said, unless I'm just doing something, if I'm out of town and we kicking it like a motherfucker, I'm out. Nigga, I'm doing it all. But nigga, just, man,
8:50, I'm doing my Eras tour. I'm out. Yeah, I'm going around the world. I'm out, man. And then I'm gonna tell you something else was crazy. The older you get, not only is going outside the house getting fewer and fewer, where I am inside my house gets fewer and fewer. I don't establish but 2 rooms.
Oh, well, you already know how I live, so I'm the same way.
I'm talking about the bedroom is ace boon coon. Like I could literally be in there all day. TV, bathroom, back to the kitchen maybe for a second, back to the bed. The front room will get me if I'm just super duper sick of being horizontal. Is it horizontal?
Horizontal. Parallel.
If I'm sick of being horizontal, the living room will get me for a little while, but I'm back to the bed.
Well, see, my shit is the other way around. I cannot stay in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never been one of them kind of people, how motherfuckers just go get in the bed early and just watch TV in the bed all day. I can't do that.
That's me.
I can't do it. I get in my recliner and lean back. But this motherfucker, I mean, I might as well be in the bed as far back as I am. But it's just something about being in it, just being in the bedroom all day. I can't do that shit. I just can't. Even I'd have been in some nice ass places with some nice ass bedrooms. It's like you stuck in a hotel room or some shit to me, you know. So I'll come in the living room, like nigga, I'll wake up in the morning, come in the living room, still sleepy, eat and get in this recliner and go right. I just don't want to be in the bed.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be in the bed. Only way you gonna catch me going to bed in the middle of the fucking day is I done have way too much dope.
Too much dope, and you done fucked around and started drinking too early. Because if you fuck around,
drinking, yeah.
If you off one day and you call yourself and had a good night's rest and you hop up about, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock and you start fucking smoking and drinking by 10,
I've done
you're gonna be somewhere laying down by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yeah. The days when I do that shit, it would be I get up by 8 o'clock. Sometimes I eat, sometimes I would. If I get up, eat a little breakfast or something, I go ahead and pour me up a cup. I'm off today. Like shit, I'm finna hit this HBO, see what's lined up on this bitch. Shit, pop me an edible or two. If I got some smoke, I smoke. Boom. Like I say, man, I fuck around. Now, by 5 o'clock, I'm in the bed. And nigga, I'm in that bitch. I wake up by 3, 4 in the morning because I done slept.
You go.
Yeah, because I done got fucked up right here in this house by myself.
Them daytime fuck ups will get me because I get up and I get started early. If I'm off. If I ain't got nothing going, nobody's expecting me for that day for nothing. Almost all the time, I'm going to choose to get fucked up that day early as I can. And
I'm gonna get fucked up.
Because I love to catch me a good sports center because I ain't seen it that night. I plan my days to the point where if I know I'm going to get fucked up the next day, I won't watch Sports Center the half of the evening the day before on because I don't want to know. I don't want to see Sports Center. I want it to be fresh that morning. So when I hop up in the morning, I can get up, watch me some new ass House Hunters or something and catch me some ridiculousnous. And I might hit that fucking Apple TV. And before I know it, I'm out of there. It's fucking noon and I'm out of there. I'm done.
Yeah. I done did that. Because I remember the days, my nigga, I would do that shit so hard. If I had something to do, like on a Saturday night, I'm off Saturday, I would get fucked up in the morning, sleep about from 12 to about 4, and then get up and then go out and go do something. Yeah, but that was long. I can't do that now. If I get fucked up at that early, I'm like shit. Because really, I can't have too much more fun than I already had. You know what I'm saying?
It can't happen.
I don't think I can top what I just did at the house by myself, nigga. I can get thrown in the room by myself. I don't motherfucker talking about nigga. That's what alcoholics do. Fuck that. I love me.
I love it. You understand what I'm saying? When I say I love that shit?
I love that shit. I love getting fucked up, around my partners and shit, get drinking and chilling and talking and shit. That shit is a plus. But nigga, don't get me wrong. Nigga, I can sit right here and do this shit right by myself, nigga, and entertain my fucking self. Don't let me throw some music on, nigga.
I'm talking about laughing and talking and everything, nigga.
Nigga, my neighbor probably swear I'm crazy, nigga. I be in this bitch cackling like a stand-up comedian performing right here.
I'm telling you.
Nigga, cackling. I'm howling laughing. Shit, then I throw that goddamn music on, nigga, getting this bitch dancing like a motherfucker in that dining room.
Boy.
Grooving. Nigga, I done went from rap to R&B to country to soul. Nigga, I'm talking about in this bitch, nigga. I said, shit, I'm in here practicing dances and shit.
I'm telling you, I get by my goddamn self and then I fuck around, get the wrong playlist or something. That shit have had me stuck in my feelings and shit.
Oh, you got to. You gotta have that moment of clarity.
It'd be so deep.
Yes.
And then you have to almost go over there and like it's a force pushing you back. You gotta make it over there and change the fucking playlist and get back out of that shit.
Man, you got to, because I tell you'll start thinking about life, my nigga.
Music is so crazy when you fucked up.
It is so crazy, my nigga. I done sat up here and listen to shit, nigga. I done went through all 7 stages of grief in this bitch listening to me.
Damn, I'm serious, bro.
I done did that shit. I done said this bitch that got drunk, got that music playing, a song come on, nigga, and I'm listening to that bitch and really into it, nigga, got the crying and shit. I'm like, God damn, nigga. But you know what? The next day, I be like, damn, I had a good ass day yesterday.
I had a good one.
I had a good one yesterday, boy.
Because I get to all my emotions, bro. All of them.
I got everything out. Everything I needed. My anger, my upsetness, my happiness. Nigga, I done had a motherfucking full day in this bitch.
And I'm going to tell you something else that music and that alcohol and drugs do to you, too. It'll have you don't need no therapist. You don't need no fucking pastor. You will talk so much shit to yourself in that goddamn house that night. You will say, are stupid.
Stupid motherfucker.
You make me fucking sick. What was you fucking thinking?
Right.
And I'm talking about you done took yourself way back to places can't nobody else ever take you. And you done lined yourself up. You motherfucker, why the fuck was you here? I'm talking about you on your ass, man. I done been on my ass so tough. I'm like, damn, cuz, like, fuck. Let me loose a little bit.
My nigga, I done chastised myself real bad, nigga. And I don't give what I understand people. They say, you know, black men don't like to go to therapy. And I mean, that's real. Because to me, I think that's just bullshit. Why the fuck I'm going to tell a motherfucker my problems and they can't fix their shit? The therapist got a therapist. Right. So why am I going to do that? Because I know, like I say, you let me throw on some music and let me get a good drunk and a good high, nigga, whatever I need to get out, I'm finna get it out. Me, myself, and I, we finna do it.
I'm gonna be fair about it. Like, I am not going to be biased towards myself because I'm myself. I'm going to be fair. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to be over the top the other way against myself because I don't play no games. When it get to me, nigga, I be in this bitch hard, man. Because I mean, you can say shit to yourself. You can't bullshit yourself. Like, you cannot bullshit your own self, dog, because you know what happened.
Because you know why Troy is like that? Because only we know our secrets, right?
That's it.
Only we know, because it's some shit that we done did, don't nobody know nothing about. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody, only you know, and then you can talk to yourself about that. Because I feel like why am I gonna tell you my secrets and it ain't no secret?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody had some childhood trauma and shit, but I feel like it ain't your fucking business. I can handle it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I can either understand why it happened or completely be against why it happened. I sit there and wonder, okay, what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody just to stand over me while I'm laying down and tell me it's okay. Yeah. I don't know. I tell myself it's okay because after I get this good cry out, or after this goddamn song go on, then I'm gonna tell myself it's okay.
Yeah.
But right now, let me go, nigga. When them tears start falling, when that music be playing, certain songs and shit, be listening to motherfucking teardrops and closed caskets and shit.
Oh,
nigga,
boy.
I gotta let it finish, nigga, because I just sit there, nigga. I'm talking about you can hear the teardrops hitting the goddamn floor. I said, I'm gonna let this bitch ride. I need to get this out. Yeah. I gotta let it out. And then when that bitch is over, and shit, I'm back to California love, nigga. we back.
I'm trying to tell you. It be songs that'll put me right there in 119. I'm talking about put me right there getting ready to go to karaoke, nigga. I'm right there.
Hey, I'm right there. Oh, that kind of music, my nigga. That shit right there, nigga. It's like I sit there and listen to that kind of shit and just stare out the window. Just reminiscing like a motherfucker.
And I don't want nobody else around because if somebody else is around, I can stare at the wall or just stare out into the yonder and I can almost see that shit happening. But if somebody else is there talking, or if somebody else is there just doing anything, they'll break my concentration. Because I'm focused enough, I can see that shit.
The only way I can reminisce on 119 and don't matter if somebody is here or not is if it's one of us who was there.
One of us who's there.
Like if me and you sitting there, I can reminisce about that shit with you because you was there.
Yeah.
You seen that shit firsthand and everything I'm thinking, you thinking, and we already know, and we laughing about the shit, will be like, God damn it, that shit was funky. Yeah, so yeah, that's on the way. But when I'm having the moments like that, of course you want to be by yourself. But yeah, because I done blew motherfuckers off because I'm like, I'm finna have one of them days.
And I know it. I know those days.
And I know it. And I need that days. Yeah. I know those days. You know what I'm saying? If I'm out there, like, hey man, we gonna be at such and such, man. Come through. We're gonna start at 12. Tomorrow's a me day.
Yeah. That's my me day.
It's my me day. Ain't no spa action, nigga. That's me and Jack Daniels and this motherfucking dope in this house clearing some shit up. We getting shit done today. You know, because when I'm through, my mental is light.
That day, whatever you size you thought you wanted to buy, go ahead and get the size above that because you're gonna be pouring it's gonna be going that day.
That's the day I leave work, the day before I'm out, I get everything I need because I'm not leaving the house.
Not leaving
the house. No,
I'm gonna eat before that because I'm not gonna be hungry after. Because once that shit starts, I'm not in another zone. I'm in another world. I'm in a trance almost.
Right. I'm honestly not on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here. I am not here. And nigga, I when I'm having them times, motherfucker call me. If it ain't a very close person to me,
yeah,
or if it's just somebody that I'm cool with, you know what I'm saying, nigga, I'm ignoring that call. I'm not even gonna answer the phone because I'm like, nigga, because they been talking about going somewhere. And nigga, I'm not going. Partners, my mama, my kids, of course. Some, I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? I can take a break for them, and then because I know we ain't gonna be on the phone that long. You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit me up about something, we 5 minutes, we out of there. We ain't gonna be on the phone long unless some shit that went down. We gonna talk, but that's about it.
Chances are they are part of it, so they're a part of your thoughts. So when they call, they just gonna enhance it. When you hang the phone up and heard their voice, like your daughter, if your daughter's called you or something, and they say some shit like "Bye, Dad, I love you," some shit, and you get off their phone and get back on that song or something, it'll take you so much deeper.
It take you deeper, and like I said, go deeper. Shit, it take you deeper, man. I'm talking about nigga. When I had them kind of day, nigga, I either be in my recliner. Or I go get that motherfucker, that fold out, little fold out chair.
Yeah.
And I put it on the big radio, and I sit right in front of that bitch, right by that subwoofer. Yep. And I had them curtains kind of slightly open, and I'm just sitting there. The TV might well be off. I don't even look at it. I look out the window. Yeah, man. But yeah, them days, man, you gotta have them, man. I know some people ain't in tune with themselves enough to do it by themselves, and I don't judge them for that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do that. But I just think I just been a person in my head all my life to where I don't mind being alone.
All my life. I'm a real only child, like 100%. Not just an only child, like me, Terrence, Boogie. We was like brothers, but at the end of the day, I was at home by myself.
Yeah, but see, I had a brother, but he was much younger than me, so it was like I was an only child. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the shit that I was dealing with. He was we 8 years apart, nigga. So we was never growing up. We could never talk about the same shit. Now, yeah, shit, I'm 42, he 30 something. Oh man, that nigga talk like we partner. Cause hey, when I go home, we'll sit up 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga, talking like a motherfucker, drinking and talking.
Yeah, he done been through something. He done seen what you was talking about.
He understand that. And that's crazy you said that, because when our first conversation with me and him just really got cool and shit, that's what he said. He said, I understand everything you talking about now.
That's it.
Yeah. So, I was like, well, shit, that's what's up. And then, he gonna have that dope going. And, it don't take much for me when it comes to that smoke. Them edibles, I'm cool on it. But the goddamn smoke, nigga, that smoke hit me, nigga. And I feel like I've been smoking all my life.
That shit just permeates through your body different.
It do. It really do. Cause the last J I had, and nigga, I was in this bitch, nigga, and when I tell you that shit hit me so different and so quick, it was like the movie I was watching, and I done seen it plenty of times, but it was just it wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying?
Makes shit. Why does it make things you're watching and listening to sound and look so much better? What is the enhancement?
So much better, my nigga. I don't know. I think it's cause you focus on me and music. When I'm high, I be like in a trance, cause it's like, nigga, I just be like, I'm listening to everything. And if I'm watching a movie, it's like I'll be like, okay, I don't think I ever noticed that, and I'm like, I done seen this movie 1,000 fucking times, cause I'm good for watching movies over and over.
Yeah.
Don't let it be an old one that I watched as a kid. You know what I'm saying? That shit is real deep. Or watching some shit about going to space. Or if it's a fucking documentary, nigga, don't even talk to me. I'm in there.
I'm all the way in there.
Oh yeah, what you mean? And I retain that shit. That's crazy, man. Like some shit, man, like school shit, I never really retained that shit, but I was always good for useless information.
I am perfect for useless information. I think if me, you, and Jay was somewhere, and Jay is going to give you every music reference, every artist, every band, every lyric. And we have different strengths. I think it will be something to deal with on like a Family Feud or something. See, Family Feud one, it's stupid. They just started getting the answers and started getting stupid. Like even when they're supposed to be obvious, they don't be obvious. But on a real game show, a real game show, yeah. We'll tighten somebody up.
Yeah. Hey, it's like playing it's like playing taboo with a nigga,
Oh yeah.
You can't lose. Cause I remember back in the day, man, with me and the other part of 119, we be chilling with some chicks or something, and they pull out the taboo, and nigga, be like, let's get it on. Nigga. And nigga, the references I throw that nigga, and they be like, how the fuck did you get that? Like, nigga, I know it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Cause shit, he done fuck around and been around me, and I be watching the goddamn Sopranos, and he know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then them niggas, the motherfuckers be like, that shit ain't fair. They roommates. I let y'all in here too.
Oh well.
But see, niggas and women is different. You know, women that go to their bedroom talk to each other, nigga. We in the living room. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And we all watching the same shit. Cause it might be some shit on there that be about Turtleback Zoo. And they be like, how you supposed to describe that? Cause a chick be leaning on my shoulder like, ooh, that's a hard one. I be like, say nigga, what was watching yesterday? Turtles. I was like, okay, what's on the south side of Monroe? It's the zoo. Bet, boom. I said, put it together. Turtleback Zoo. Let's go. They be like, what the fuck? Yeah. That shit crazy though, man. But yeah, it just shit like that, man. You know, motherfuckers be in their head and shit. They just know. Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what? I don't know what to think about OJ Simpson in my life. I don't know how to really feel about him. But once again, OJ Simpson gives me Puff Daddy vibes. I feel like he a fucked up ass nigga. He don't give me Puff Daddy vibes as far as everything he's done on that whole scale. I mean, he gives me that vibe as the black man I know did. I feel like he killed them people. No, but then again, I feel like he could have not did it. But it's the same thing. Like, I don't want to see that black man go down or feel like shit. And I say all to say this. People are treating his death like a fucking joke. When I really thought it was a game. I thought like I had to look it up for myself and see if he was dead the way people were saying. Like, I wonder if you had a bedside, what you call it? When you come out and say something you did before you die.
Confession. Like a confession.
Yeah, a bedside death confession or whatever the case is. So I'm like, man, is he really dead or are people bullshitting? It's just so many jokes out there about this man's death. I didn't see anything serious saying OJ Simpson. You know, it's kind of like a finally dead type deal, like a monologue. His whole death is a monologue. I think that's fucked up.
It's fucked up because when it come down to the case, I'm bringing full circle. I don't believe he did it. Personally, he probably had it done.
Participated some kind of way.
Yeah, he had something to do with it. I just don't believe he don't know shit. And like, my God, what the fuck? No, he had something to do with it. So yeah, he was a fucking athlete, bro. 96% of them niggas is some fucking assholes.
For real.
Now, I ain't gonna say all athletes played in the NFL or just any kind of professional sport, but 96% of them niggas is some dirtbag niggas that have done some fucked up shit.
Black and white.
Black and white across the board. Because you know what? When you really get to know them niggas or the motherfuckers who went to college with them can tell you like that nigga there wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Very seldom everybody gonna say they gonna sing their praises, of course, but the motherfuckers who know him like that nigga's dirtbag nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as him dying, I didn't think it was real at first. Just like y'all, like no, I didn't. Nobody knew he was sick either.
Yeah.
But people are, treating it like a joke because them white folks is happy he's dead because that nigga got away with killing this white woman. I kind of agree with what the woman said. I don't know if you seen the clip when she was on the news and she was like, he was like a not a savior, but he was like a hero to us because he killed some white people and nothing, he got away with it. And then she was like, and I only say that because the stigma of, not the stigma, but what happened, how white folks would kill niggas for nothing and get away with it all the time. So that was like, she was like, it was like we won one. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't speaking ill of the family and nothing, but it was kind of like that because on the strength and the truth, it was kind of like that.
Kind of.
You know, it was. It really was because niggas in their mind, most real niggas, it was like, I don't think he killed her, but he had something to do with that shit.
Yeah.
He had enough money to pay to get that done.
I hate we think like that too. I hate that we think like whenever something bad happens to white people publicly or like something like that, I hate that we be like, that's our score. I don't want to feel like that, but it immediately feels like that.
It immediately feels like that, dude.
I hate it, and I really hate
it. And it's not right because a life loss is a life loss.
A life loss is a life loss. There's a parent, there's a sibling, there's a fucking relative, there's a friend. There's all of that.
All of that. There's loved ones.
But we have been literally, and I'm not going to go this angle with it. I'm going to leave it here. But black people have been on TV. We have been on film for ages. And I mean decades, like centuries. We've been on film for centuries being brutally killed, hung in trees, bit by dogs, sprayed by powerful water hoses, ripped apart, whipped. I mean, it just kind of feels good I hate it. I don't even want to say it.
Well, I mean, you're right, Troy. But how else is black folks supposed to feel? Those who are in tune, with themselves and their culture and what's going on. Nigga, who? Okay, fuck that shit. I put it like this. Every movie you watch, we can't wait till you see a black man do something to a white boy.
Fight back.
Fight back. Can't wait. Black man to slap the white boy, nigga, that's just woo. Nigga, back in the day when that movie In the Heat of the Night came out, back in the day, and my name is Mr. Tibbs, and he slapped that white man. Mm-hmm. Niggas went crazy because you knew what? We were so inferior all our lives to where a white man could just do what the fuck he wanted to. You couldn't do nothing to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We just seen a white man break down the biggest, toughest nigga. So shit. So if I can see a black man overcome and really put hands on the white motherfucker, hell yeah, I feel some kind of way about it. I'm gonna feel some kind of way. And it ain't like stop the violence. No, let's keep the violence rolling.
Yes, let's keep it going. Yeah. And the crazy part about it, Tim, is it's subconscious. I do not even think about feeling good about the shit before I feel good about the shit.
Right.
Once I start thinking about what I'm feeling, I start trying to talk myself back like, oh, come on, Troy, bro. Man, maybe. But at first it'd be like, hell yes.
Hell yes. Hell yes. I'm not a racist person. I love every color and creed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody cool. You got a fucked up person in every ethnicity. It's somebody that's fucked up. Not all white people are bad. I understand that shit. I get that shit. It's just a lot of them all. And when you see certain things happen, you be like, nigga, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's on some fucked up shit. Now, I never agree with shit like that. I don't agree with fucking with people that ain't did nothing to you.
I hate that black people don't know why they doing it, but I hate that black men are hitting and beating up Chinese women. Like, why are y'all fighting? Why are y'all punching on Chinese women and shit?
Where you see that at?
Man, like all these Chinese people getting beat up and shit in the streets, man. Like black people.
Oh yeah. When they were there jumping on them Asian people for nothing. Yeah, that's not right. Like I said,
you wasn't finding a grown Asian man if you was beating up women.
Yeah, nah. It used to be a code in the streets. When it come to ass whooping, women off limits, right?
Yeah.
But nowadays, that code is gone. You know what I'm saying? Even with gangster shit, the women was left out that shit. Man, if that woman didn't directly do it, she had nothing to do with that.
Niggas is fighting bitches these days, like head up fighting.
Well, let me tell you something, though, Troy. Some of these motherfucking women, I don't condone beating women. I'm putting that out there. But I'm a firm believer, and my grandmother raised me like this. Don't you let nobody put their goddamn hands on you. You know what I'm saying? And I have been around black women who will sit there and will say shit is different. And then I'll tell them, well, why can't we just all keep our hands to ourselves? Because I'll tell you quick, I can take all the hitting in the chest and all that shit. The minute you take shit to my face, I'm going to give you what you gave me. And then they sit there and say, but no, because we're different. We allowed to do that. I said, where say that at? You got red blood, just like I do. I don't put my hands on you. You don't put your hands on me. Because I would never, ever just beat a woman. I never do that. But if you going to come at me and you goddamn me balling up your fist and whacking me in the face, I got to show you what this feel like. Yeah.
I got to give you a piece of it at least.
I got to give you a piece of it. I ain't going to give you 100%. When I throw that blow, it ain't 100. I'm going to give you about 25, 30. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you don't hit me in my face because that ain't right. I don't give a fuck how mad you are. You don't touch nobody if they ain't touched you. If motherfucker ain't put their hands on you, you don't touch them. That's just something that women don't get. You don't. But back to what we're talking about, you don't just be beating up on innocent people, dog. No, hit motherfuckers while they just minding their business and shit. You don't do no shit like that. But the world is so different now, Troy. You got motherfuckers, a woman to get in your face like she a 200-pound man, and then I ain't gonna say your woman, nigga. It could be a woman you don't even know.
Oh yeah, everybody liberated these days.
Yeah, you don't even know. Because the audacity, I done seen women jump out the car in some road rage shit. And I'm like, that's a nigga in that car you talking to.
Yeah, everybody's so liberated.
Right. And then when it come down to, you know what I'm saying, when it get on down to the shit, and then here you you want me to go to jail because I'm a man and you a woman. You didn't act like no woman. And that's why I'm glad back in the day when they instilled that law, when they called the police and shit, nigga, everybody go. Cause shit, you got some women out there that beat up on their niggas.
They really beat up on them for real.
And I done seen it. I had a partner of mine married to a woman that nigga, she was square up, want to fight and shit. I'm like, God damn. Yeah. And back in my hometown, you had a couple women, you know, they were some very big statuesque women, but you know, they were known for like wanting to jump on them niggas at clubs and shit in the parking lot. Yeah. And one, you know, family member of mine, nigga locked up now, killed a woman for that shit. Killed her in front of a lot of people. Yeah, he was a little cat. Yeah. And she was a big woman, but she had been doing that shit for years. Cause I remember her, she was like that, man. And yeah, he murdered her right in the street.
Yeah. Terrible.
What I don't understand about that, she should have read the room. The nigga had just got out of jail. He had been in jail all his life for murdering somebody. So I don't know why you fucking with him. Like you don't fuck with niggas, but motherfuckers who done killed before, cause they'd do it again. But yeah, man. But yeah, you don't do no shit like that. You know, because I mean, if you got a problem, if it's an Asian cat that done gave you some shit at the mini mart, and then you take it upon yourself to see one of his daughters on the street, and you gonna whoop her ass because her dad like, nah, nigga, be a man, go get the daddy.
Yeah,
go get the daddy, go on whoop his ass. But then you gonna tell me, oh man, that nigga always strapped up. Okay, well you know what time it is when you go in there to whoop
him. Yeah.
But no, don't take it out on no innocent people, man. You know, keep that shit down, man. But really doesn't matter nowadays, Troy, because you got motherfuckers murdering people over jack shit, and that's another reason why I stay in the house a lot. You know what I'm saying? When it come to partying and shit, because I ain't got time for this shit, man.
So I mean, when you say people murdering people over jack shit, like just people, period.
Yeah, amongst our culture, I can only speak for us. You got niggas nowadays; these niggas are killing each other over broads, man. I know men been doing that shit for years, but I never understood it even back then. Or niggas killing each other over some shit that motherfuckers said online, man.
Well, yes, that, and I mean, people are just toting guns like as if they are, like how people had pages back in the days, you know, phones now. You really didn't have phones on in your waistline. But you know how people just had pages, people just toting guns like it's a thing. So even if a nigga walking around and just say something to you that just ain't the right thing, people are shooting each other like that fast. Just taking a gun out and just shooting a nigga. It's like you punching them or something. But it's a gunshot.
But it's a gunshot. And I'm of the mindset like this, Troy. I think a lot of these niggas might be undercover brothers. You know, they like swing the other way. So you telling me for this little shit you about to do, you finna be around them with niggas for the rest of your life. That's what you want.
Tim, this is my thing. I don't think no human being, not even a gay man that likes to be around gay men all of his life, or whatever the case is, nobody wants to be in the penitentiary their whole life. The people that go, that's committing these murders, these one-time people that's going, they don't know what the pen like. I mean, because once you shoot somebody, it ain't like you shooting somebody again. These niggas going, they might be getting away with that shit by the time they get caught, man. Nobody wants to be in that jail cell locked up like that.
But let me tell you something, Troy. Most niggas, and I'm going to tell you, it's a very high percentage of us have been in a jail cell for one thing or another.
Yeah.
Whether it's something small or whether it's something big. Nigga, when I got locked up for being too drunk and acting a fool, nigga, at that point, even though I was only in that bitch by 8 hours, nigga, and I knew that ain't nowhere for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So how many, because you got some niggas, they done been in jail in and out. Why you going in and out, bro? You like that shit in there? Because you know when they catch us where you going.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So really, you like being around a bunch of niggas.
That long time, fatal crime shit, when you do some shit like that and you in there for some years. Now, I've been there for some months and then I had to go in there for some weeks. But it was like 2 times, maybe 3 where I got locked up, kind of like how you did one time. But man, I was done with that shit. I was in there in a dormitory type deal though, because I had been to school and shit. So, you know, I got put in a different place than everybody else because of kind of like my resume. You get interviewed. But when you go in there on some shit like that, when you shoot some damn body or something like that, brother, you go into the population, you go into the two-man cell, which is the door. It's not even really a cell. Inside, it's like these doors with the little glass People done watched all the little jail shows on TV. That shit is for a long time out of your life, bro. I'm talking about, we talking about 30, 40, 50 years. 25, maybe if you be real good in there. And what's being good in jail? What's being good in a place where niggas are going to come after you? If you be in it that long. If you one of them long time niggas, they're gonna come after you.
Right. But I mean, but how many times do you want to be in that situation? Right? How many times do you want to be in that situation? And like say that one night for me was it. That was it. And I was only in a little cell by myself.
Yeah.
But I recognized that I was in a cell or I was in a place to where I got to do what they tell me to do. I can't do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I can sit in this house all day because I'm free. I can leave when I want to. I can do it if I want. When you in there, nigga, I broke down in that bitch about that motherfucking. I held my shit as long as I could, nigga. Probably about that. I was there for 8 hours. Probably about hour number 7. Nigga, I'm trying to talk to the lady delivering the food. Can you please get somebody? Because I'm like, I don't belong in here. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I held my shit as long as I could.
Yeah.
As long as I could. I'm not an animal, nigga. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, nigga, that was all I needed. After that, nigga, going to jail is out the question.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what we about to do, you know what I'm saying, or what's going on. When it get to the point of, nigga, you gonna get locked up, oh, nigga, I'm done. I'm done. Now, before that happened, oh, you couldn't tell me fat meat was greasy. I do the fuck I want to do, nigga, till they took my ass in. They took my ass in, oh, I stopped.
Yeah. And I think that's the difference. I've been in there a little more than one night, you know, but it's not like how a lot of these kids, man, these days, these kids aren't going to jail behind being drunk and disorderly like you did or fucking larceny like I did. They going to jail their first time for like murder. Mm-hmm. A lot of these niggas is catching the big wham the first time out the gate.
They catching that shit. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why even commit that kind of crime? And especially these days and times. I see if you did shit in the 80s and 90s.
Because I don't think that nobody fully understands what anything is until they actually have to get into it. We got into it in an opportunity where the pool was like, this is 3 feet, this is 5 feet, that's 6 feet, that's the deep end. We went in that motherfucker like this with our feet first. We still had a lot of our body out the water. These niggas going in something for the first time in the deep end. Can swim or not. Somebody, when they hit in that courtroom and it's bam, deep end. That gavel means the deep end to them. So it's like, why would you want to be in jail for 60 years of your life? That nigga didn't know he was going to get 60. I think they out here doing shit to him, thinking they watching Power, they watching BMF. And I think they really getting their fucking knowledge of the street from the movies, thinking you can do that, go to jail, still be on the phone with niggas on the outside. Niggas can get you out of jail if they got enough change. It ain't nothing like that.
No.
Jail is cold. It's solitary. It's dangerous. It's nothing like TV. It's nothing like, it's not glamorous. It's 0% glamorous.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I go back to say that I think them niggas undercover brother. Because in the in jail, you can still be a hard ass nigga with fuck boys, and everybody know. You know what I'm saying? In the free world, you get a stigma for that shit, right? There was no reason why you want to keep going back to being in there with all them niggas. There is no reason why that you would keep committing those kind of crimes and keep doing shit, because it's just like anything else. The more and more you do shit, the more and more time you get. Mm-hmm. Like, I started with 8 hours. Nigga, the next time I did that shit, it probably would have been 3 days. You know what I'm saying? The next time I shit, 6 months.
Yeah.
It keeps going up. So if you got any kind of mind, you can say like, shit, the more and more I keep doing this shit, that shit gonna motherfucking add up. Yeah. Because you can get before a judge and they see that you've been doing shit too long, too much, and they can give you, oh, well, okay, we can give you probation, but you don't learn.
Yeah, they tell you, man, look, I've been told twice, do not ever let me see you again by 2 separate judges. And it didn't take me much to learn. Like, I didn't need to be in a terrible, terrible situation, which I got myself in a terrible situation, but I didn't need to be in that shit for long to know this is not what life is. This is not where it happens, begins, ends. I don't ever want to see this shit again in my fucking life. Now, there are niggas that went back over and over again. I don't understand that shit. You know,
I don't understand.
Multiple 6-year sentences and you got 12 and 15. Like, how you keep doing all this time, bro?
Well, nigga, they told us when we was kids, and I'm quite sure they told them too. Crime don't pay. They tell you that shit in school.
It don't.
Crime doesn't pay. So ain't no sense in you. You're not gonna get away with it. Like I said, these days and times, you can't get away with nothing.
Oh, it's less likely. It's so much less likely these days to get away with something than it ever has been in life.
Right, than it ever has been. If you did some shit in the 70s and 80s, it's some motherfuckers that's old and got good jobs and living a good life right now, and they some fucking murderers, or they done did some shit they didn't get caught. Cases and came down, they just never caught them. Now, nigga, they'll goddamn see your car passing through the neighborhood at an ATM machine.
Yeah,
off everywhere. A fucking ring cam. Nigga, anywhere. They seen your car. Like, nigga, they know it's you. And if you don't watch the news, everybody tell.
The cameras is everywhere.
Man, you can't do that shit. I was listening to the radio the other day and the motherfucker said, you know what we had in a long time? And we're like, what? He said, a serial killer. I bust out laughing, nigga.
You can't.
I said, he fucking right. And the guy was like, because you can't get away with nothing nowadays.
Mm-mm.
And motherfuckers who kill people ain't smart enough to be them playing the shit the right way because they always catch you somehow.
I mean, the thing about it, planning to kill somebody the right way these days or being a serial killer, which means killing multiple people, you can't be smart enough because you can't even kill a person in your own house and take them out of it. No kind of way, because you got the cameras. They gonna be like, let me see the last time this person came out of the house. Okay, so they haven't come out of the house since this date. And you got to see where they came out at somewhere. You can't do it unless you live way in Bumfuck.
Right. You got to live way in Bumfuck. But the only thing about living way in Bumfuck, somebody looking for them. And they know they was out there with you. Because the only way, unless you done kept a motherfucker hostage, where they never ever left the house from birth, you know what I'm saying, to whatever age they are, that's the only way. So people can be like, he was only down there by himself. Ain't nobody else live there.
If you live out there where ain't nothing there, ain't no cameras, ain't no nothing. If you live out there, at least you got the opportunity to get rid of everything. If you're a planner, you can totally get rid of a car and totally get rid of a body. You can get rid of that case because they can't say nothing. They can't see nothing. They might have been a peeing out there, but who gives a shit about that?
And half the time motherfuckers get caught, it's them goddamn phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, why did you go kill somebody? You did all the talking off your main phone.
Off a phone, period.
Off a phone, period. You might can get away with it if you had a track phone, but at the same time, they got video cameras in the dollar store showing you buying the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So really, crime don't pay.
You can't do it,
Can't do it. Mm-mm. Yeah, you might well hang that shit up. Hang that shit up, man. I just don't understand. Like, say, motherfuckers going to jail over and over. You know, I think it's a mental thing too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's something in your head. Cause like just watching the news and watching little TV shows and shit, when they be interviewing these people, man, these people, the way they think is so crazy. The shit, I ain't never seen nobody just act, just be on there and be normal. They'll be normal for a minute, then they'll say something wild.
Yeah.
You be like, what the hell? Yeah, they'll say something wild. So yeah, it's a mental thing, and then a lot of that shit come from, like you said, what they see on TV. They think it's real.
Mm-hmm.
And really one thing you can really link back a lot of motherfuckers who be doing all that crazy ass shooting and shit. They be playing them games and shit. You can kill motherfuckers in the game and come back and do all that shit. And some people think it's real. And, like, nigga, you can't do that shit, man. You fire a gun in public to some people, they gonna get you.
So that takes me back. Do people these days really believe what death really is? And I'm not defending nobody because I think they need to grow the fuck up. But do they really not know the finalities of what they're doing?
Of taking a life?
You saying they playing the games and they responding and all that shit. What if they don't really know what if they really don't know?
That's a mental thing. Because if you thinking clearly and know, when you kill something, it don't come back. That's just like when they be talking to them motherfuckers who be killing people and shit, and then lay there with the bodies and shit, them motherfuckers is off in the head. You can't do it. You see it on TV and movies and shit, but nigga, you kill somebody, they gone. And it ain't no good repercussions from it. You going to jail for the rest of your life or for long enough to where it's the rest of your life. That shit is that's not normal. Animals know that. And you telling me a person can't comprehend? That's crazy. That's why they file you insane. It's like say if an animal knows what death is. Because when a tiger wants you out their pride and they snap your neck, they already know you ain't coming back. They didn't. If they just like we just want you gone. You watch a pride jump on a motherfucker that they really want gone. They kill it because ain't no coming back and kill it. Now if it go down to animals and even insects know that. Like, dude, it breaks down to the simplest molecule about killing. It don't come back. So you have to know that. And then being a person, we abide by different rules than the animal community, of course, because it's repercussions for what we do.
Yeah.
You know, we can't kill something and then just let it be that. Tomorrow's another day. No, you finna go in there with a bunch of niggas for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life, because if there's somebody who cares about that person you killed, no matter what it is, that person has a social security number. Killing a human is almost like taking money. It's not, it's kind of like taking money out the United States pocket, because that's one less person that they got a social security number on, that when they get stimulus packages that they have as a bond. Like, we're all bonds.
No, so you saying it's like putting money in their pocket, not out.
Well, they get paid in a different way when you're dead. But when you're alive, they get paid the same way. Like when you go to jail, the jail gets paid a certain amount of day from the government to take care of you. Like when you're a child in daycare, like if they give a daycare a certain amount of money to take care of a child, that's why the daycare has to charge each person so much money to take care of that child. When you're born, you are assigned a social security number. Trench taught me this shit. He said you are a bond, like to a bank, to the government. You're a bond, so you're worth a certain amount of collateral. You're so much collateral, and when they need stimulus packages, they can present so many social security numbers or so many bonds that they get stimulus packages for, because they need paperwork on everybody. People that go dark, say in the world, let's just say it's 1 million. I know it's way more. Let's just say it's 1 million people in the world. 25 people some kind of way got off the grid. That's 25,000 people that America can't get some stimulus money for. Because each, however much stimulus money that they give us individually, America then got however much more off of that. They just gave you so much. So they don't want you off the grid. They want you to have a social. They want to be able to track you, because that's the only way they can sell you to the other country to get the stimulus package for you.
But unless, like what we're going through now, unless resources start getting low, resources start getting low, you got to cut heads. Think about it. You know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist like that to say that, but yeah, they do put shit in place to wipe out some people. They do that. They'll go ahead and try to get rid of the weak. Like, okay, we getting low on some resources because those bonds and shit don't mean shit when you owe everybody money.
I.e. COVID.
Right. Thank you. I.e. COVID. Because America is in debt. We owe motherfucking shit probably, but we the biggest gangster in the world. So when the head count gets just a little too big, we got to do a culling. It's time to pull back. Like, okay, shit done got a little too big, because there is no way, as much shit as we know and as much shit as we got in place for shit. Now, I know you can't fight Mother Nature, but that COVID shit was not Mother Nature. But Mother Nature know when it get to be too bad, you know, we got to pull back. You know, this is like when the in the sea, when they had the red funguses and shit come through, and it kind of kill a lot of fish. Shit, it's too many of y'all in here.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Just like that movie, they say it's a bad movie called A Happening. When the damn trees gave off a pheromone, it made motherfuckers kill themselves and shit. It was just like that. Like the world said, it's too many of y'all. I can't function with everybody here. Some of y'all got to go.
Shit, need shit, taking grand for your countertop.
That's what I'm saying. That's what America's like. The resources getting low. It's too many people needing, too many. But in our eyes, we like, but shit, I see more homeless motherfuckers than I see than anything.
Yeah.
But then you got to think, are some of them choosing to be lazy? Because we're hiring signs everywhere. So let's just put something in the water to get rid of these lazy motherfuckers.
Get rid of everybody.
Just go and get rid of them. And we get rid of them, there's less people feed, less people we got to do this with, less insurance motherfuckers got to pay. You know what I'm saying? So we can get back to this number we need to be at.
That concludes this episode of the Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.